You ever wonder where Hayama is nowadays? You know, like what he's up to and if he's kicking Central's butt and stuff like that, you know?
Not really. Why do you care so much?
Well, I don't know. I was just asking because like we haven't seen him in the last couple of chapters, and I got really worried. Maybe he was like defeated and sent out.
You're worrying too much. He placed first in the Fall Classic. I'm sure he's doing fine.
Yeah, I'm sure there's nothing to worry about. He probably won't make an appearance anytime soon. You know? Are you drinking alcohol?
What, this? No. Push up, boy.
It's not my concern.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Hello everyone, it's Fraser208 back again to give you another video, and this time it's another Shokugeki no Soma chapter 179 review. I haven't done a lot of Shokugeki no Soma chapter reviews in a long time. I'm just trying to get into the spirit of things here, so it'll take a slow start for me, but we'll do it anyways. Alright, so in the last chapter 178, we were informed that the rebels groups, all the rebels that were divided into groups, would be facing off with the Elite 10 members. Now, in my mind, right, when I first I don't know about you guys, but in my mind, when I'm reading that chapter and I see Rindaro telling Soma's group that, I'm like, holy crap, do they have to face against the second seat? Because Rindaro is second seat, and I'm like, there's no way Soma's group is gonna win. I was freaking out. I was like, there's no way Soma is gonna win against the second seat when he couldn't even do anything against the first seat. Let alone, he barely defeated Aizen as is, because Aizen didn't give anything and he was 9th seed. Okay, in this chapter it's a little bit weird because the whole seeding things have now changed because obviously old members have left. We'll discuss about that later. In this chapter we see that Rindaro is there, and it's from the last chapter, and it's going to be an all-out battle with the Elite 10. And obviously it makes sense that this would happen. Now Megumi is really worried for Soma. It's like, Soma, this is bad, but then you can see Soma is really hyped about this. And then she turns to Takumi, and Takumi is also very hyped about it, but Nakari seems to be the only one who's actually worried about this situation. Well, so of course Takumi and Soma would be overjoyed with it. They're like, man, we get to face against some Elite 10 members. This is great. Then we get a full page dedicated to Rindaro where it says the northern lands really are cold. Then why are you wearing a skirt? I understand why her character is super sexy, don't get me wrong, but if you're saying it's really cold and you're wearing a jacket, why are you wearing a skirt? Because anime chicks. Whatever. In the next panel, you see Megumi washing off her face because she could not sleep. She could not sleep one wink at all, and it's really adorable seeing Megumi with crow's feet because you never get to see that with her, and her hair is tied back and everything. And she goes to see Soma. Soma also has crow's feet, and then she goes to see Takumi. Takumi also has crow's feet, even though he was mocking them earlier about not being able to sleep. They can't contain their excitement. Megumi had crow's feet because she was worried. Soma and Takumi have crow's feet because they couldn't sleep because they were so overjoyed about this. In the next panel, you get to see a little flashback. Rindaro and Soma are talking, and he's asking, could my opponent be you? And she's like, well, you know what? I wish it was, but no, I'll tell you later. And so Nakari is now thinking, after I checked up with Hisaka over the phone, it seems the rebels have been split across a different route. But to think that they'll be going against the Elite 10. Although Nakari is worried about the rebels, well, her friends, I shouldn't address them as rebels. They're not, this isn't Star Wars, what am I saying? Her friends, she does believe in their potential, and she has taught them thorough. Last couple of chapters, you've seen that they have been piled with information about the town around them. Soma went to go train with other people, and they've all had skills and experiences that have led them up to this moment. So she believes in their true potential, that they can probably defeat the Elite 10. She does believe in them. So they stop out at this hotel resort that Tutsuki owns, one of the other many resorts as shown in previous chapters before. And Rindaro's there eating food, because why not? We need more Rindaro. I feel like if you do a character poll, she'll be she should be number 1. She's a really great person to look at. Anyway, she asks Soma and the gang, hey, why not join me in this food? And then she's like, I heard that they'll be explaining the third phase. Because don't forget, they already completed the first phase with that teacher who, but I'm pretty sure it was not having fish or something. I don't know, I forgot. The second phase, I know, sorry, right? The second phase was basically they didn't have materials to make noodles. like they didn't have any noodles, so they basically made starchy potato noodles out of that. So that's what they did. This is the third phase where they'll be explaining it to the rest of the people who have went to the next stage. But Rindra is basically just like saying, oh, well, you don't have to worry about that. That's for regular students. Tanagura-chan, we've got something entirely different in store for you and the rest of the rebels. Don't you worry. She's like, oh, I see. She's really happy about this. Because, don't forget, all these guys, all the people who don't want to follow Nakari's father, like, Nakari, basically, they don't agree with his opinions about food. They'd rather, like, it's all free and blah, blah, blah. So, obviously, they're gonna be treated badly. Like, obviously, they're gonna get the short end of the stick here. And so Nakari actually brings up a point that is actually, I've been thinking about is, I take it that the matches away to the rebels will be conducted in a fair and straightforward manner, because all the other matches were, like, totally bogus, totally not fair whatsoever. And Rindra was like, she's smiling at her. It's adorable with the little tooth mark she's got going on. She's like, hey, you don't have to worry about that. It's going to be completely fair, right? Because Nakari also brings up another point where it's like, if the Elite 10 did something to cheat, it would, you know, stain their reputation as an Elite 10 member, as a member that could, like, is a great chef at this academy. Like, if you were to do some dirty tricks, it would totally tarnish your reputation. And Rindra was like, no, you don't have to worry about that. It's fine. It's completely fair. But seriously, no need to get your knickers in a twist, dear. They're all gone their separate ways. Now all you can do, Nakari-chan, is to watch over them. And she's talking about all her other friends who are in different areas, because they don't know about this yet. I'm assuming nobody has told them yet. I can't think of another Elite 10 member that would inform them of this just yet. So Nakari is very concerned about it. A personnel guy goes to Rindra and goes, hey, there's actually somebody here to talk to you. And Rindra is like, oh, well, guess what, Soma? You get to meet your opponent now. And Soma's like, ooh, I wonder who it's gonna be. And this is the most important part in the chapter. And this is something that is the most important part in the chapter, that something that I've been thinking about when actually reading this is like, what are the placements of the Elite 10? Because, like, 3 of the members are gone. You have the 3rd seat, he got kicked out, and they're illustrating this. You have Ishiki, who's number 7, he got kicked out. You got the number 8th seat, Kuga-senpai, where Soma defeated a couple, like, way back ago during, like, the festival. He got kicked out. So, obviously, there are now currently three seats that are open for people. So and we've already confirmed who number 1, number 2, number 4, 5, and 6 are, and number 9 being Aizen, number 10 being Nakari, but she's not even on it. So she is technically an Elite 10 member, Nakari. This is the strangest thing ever, because, like, obviously her dad runs the academy, so Nakari is obviously number 10, but, like, if they wanted to, they could totally kick her out, but I don't, whatever. So there were a couple seats open. So that means that the previous couple of seats obviously probably moved down a notch, so, like, seat number 4 ends up becoming seat number 3, 5 becomes 4, 6 becomes 5, stuff like that. They move down the ladder, basically, is what I'm trying to get across here. So he's thinking, I wonder who filled the empty seats? Who could possibly fill the empty seats? And we see a figure walking in the background. Now, okay, first impressions, I thought this was Nakari's dad, right? I thought this was him walking because of his goddamn long coat. He's always had this coat, so I'm like, oh my god, is he an Elite member? That doesn't make any sense, but is he gonna be facing against Soma? Because, like, you know how cool that would be, where it's just, like, the head of the academy faces off with, like, his senpai's son, Soma, basically wrecking him, in return wrecking his senpai kind of thing. Like, obviously Soma's dad, but, like, obviously don't get too excited. Don't get too excited, guys. It's not that big yet. It's not happening just yet. That could be something interesting later on in the series, but not just yet. So Soma gets surprised, and all of a sudden we see this individual with long, luscious hair and pointy, dark skin ears. So I'm thinking to myself, it's a chick. It's an Indian chick. No. It's not that at all. No, it's not that. It turns out it's actually Hayama Akira. Akira Hayama, basically, of the Spice Society, or however you want to call it. And the reason, okay, I flipped out. Like, why? Why, Hayama? You were such a great person. You had a backstory and everything. And you do this shit. So he's there looking down at them from the pedestal, and the symbolism is like, I am much higher. I'm on a higher level than you. And then, Tadako Megami's like, Hayama-kun? And then everybody's looking at him, and someone's not even caring. He's like, yo, Hayama man, interesting little badge you got on your coat there. And he's pointing to it. It's like, interesting little badge there. It's like, this has got to be some sort of mistake. And then Nindoro's basically like, there's no mistakes here, Yukihira. He's a member of the Elite 10 now. Hayama Akira of Central. The current interim ordering of him as the 9th seat. Alright, so, let's talk about the seating arrangements, as I said before a couple minutes ago. All the members obviously moved down, so they had to find new seatings. So, number 9 goes to Hayama. Makes sense. I understand. Which means that there's still 8th and 7th seat, there's still them. Because the 9th seat used to be Aizen. So if it's not Aizen anymore, he's still an Elite 10 member, but he's moved higher up now on the scale hill, if you will. Hayama's like, and now, I'm no longer on your level. My job is to test you lot. So he becomes this smug-ass person. And we saw before that he was very smug as an individual because of, like, the Moonlit Festival, or whatever you want to call it, that arc. He was like, my cooking's better than all you. But the thing is, Soma and Ryu came in joint second. Like, nobody really knew what place they would be. And Hayama became number 1. So I half expected that Hayama would actually be part of Central soon. So, obviously, that's where Hayama was. He was part of Central, and Yukihira gives a very interesting point. And here I was happy to see you again, but you go off all high and mighty. Look here, man, there's 1,000,001 things I want to ask you. For starters, what the hell happened to the Shiomi seminar? That's the club that he was in with Professor Shiomiya, and he's like, it's dead. And everybody gets really surprised. Even Megumi, who's like, the Shiomiya seminar Professor Shimiya herself, weren't those things important to Yama? And it's true, because his cooking, the only reason he beat Yukihira and Ryo in the first place was because his cooking showed his true self as a chef. He showed all the hardships he had to go through as a child, and then when he met Shiomiya, he was very happy with her, and everything became fun and great, and he actually enjoyed it, and now he only cooks for her, which was a point made by Yukihira's dad way beginning of the manga series, where it's like, if you find somebody that you can cook for, your cooking will obviously be top tier. And he's like, and he looks at Megumi, and he's like, he looks away, he's like, he doesn't even answer. He does not answer this. And he's like, Yukihira, actually, I want to ask you something. What exactly have you been up to all this time? While you've been twiddling your thumbs, I've been climbing all the way to the top. I'll kick you down and aim even higher. Bring it, Yukihira. Your expulsion awaits. Alright, so, going back to the bit where he looks at Megumi and then looks away, doesn't answer the question. So, fan theory, and I'm gonna totally call this shit. Alright, so the Elite 10 Central members went to Shiomiya's, seminar or whatever, like the place that they live, and they basically told Hayama, you could do two things. You could either A, redestroy your thing, or B, you could face off, you could be an Elite 10 member and protect her. So, think about it. This is the best of both worlds for Hayama. Not only is he now a seat in the Elite 10 council member, but he also gets to protect somebody who he truly loves. This is just a theory. I don't know why he switched sides so easily, but this is probably the most sound reasoning theory that I've came up with in Shokugeki, where it's just like, obviously he joined the Elite 10 members to protect Shiomiya, so he gets the best of both worlds. He's an Elite 10 member, and he has power to protect her, because, like, Elite 10 members get a say in a lot of things. So obviously he could either A, protect her, and or B, expand it, make something that she can be happy with, like, because, like, it's a big summoner, but he can make it bigger for her, and, like, impress her, and do all these things for her. And this is just something interesting that I thought about, that obviously, okay, I understand why, but here's why I think he's going to lose, Hayama Akira. Here's why I think he's gonna lose. Not because Soma's main character, Deus Ex Machina bullshit, no. Because his cooking will lack everything that is Hayama. He cooked only for Shiomiya, but his heart is not in the right place right now. He's not thinking straight, he's only thinking about her, but not of his I don't know if you want to really call them friends. I mean, they're good people. Like, they've hung out before, and he was on a team with Ryo and Alice, and they had to bond via that. That was really funny, by the way, that bit. So obviously, he's not going to be thinking straight, and he's going to screw up something. Someone's going to say, like, a one-line sentence that's going to get into his head, and he's going to be like, I'm better than you! I don't need this crap from you! And, like, he's going to screw up, and someone's going to be like, his whole little sleeve thing is like, happy to serve you, or something like that. So, that's what I think of the chapter. Let me know in the comment section down below what you thought about this chapter, your theory about how this match is gonna go. Obviously, someone's gonna win. No freaking surprise there, but it's how he's gonna win. And also, what type of dish. Obviously, I'm thinking because it's Hayama, and he's challenging Soma, something with spice. Because Soma has been trained by Nakiri, trained by Shiomiya in French cuisine, so I feel like Soma has brought to the table more skill than he did previously before. So it's something exciting to see, and I can't wait for the new chapter. Anyways, guys, like this video if you like what I'm talking about. Subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace! Hayama, man. You look like a fucking girl.